Alright, hey guys, and welcome back as I am back with another Star Wars review for my month-long series of taking a look at Star Wars themed toys. Now, this is from a series most of you are going to be pretty familiar with, and that's from the Power of the Force, more specifically the Power of the Force Series 2, and this was the Power of the Force Series 2 Complete Galaxy series. Now, what this is you had a series of 4 planets, I'll use quotation marks there, because you had the Death Star, so, you know, more of a space station, not so much of a planet, and that has, like, Darth Vader and his meditation chamber. You have this, Yoda's planet that he got exiled to, Dagobah. You have the forest moon of Endor with the Ewoks, and then the ice planet of Hoth. So now what these are is they're actually kind of more of a diorama. You have this large planet here, and then on the surface you can see it's colored just like how the planet of Dagobah would look, and you have different little call-outs, kind of like on a globe, where it says like Petrified Valley, Dragon Snake Swamp, Polar Bog, Rain Lake, Yoda's hut, Luke's X-Wing crash site, Swamp Slug sighting, and all different types of stuff that, you know, if you look more into the lore, even I'm not that familiar with it, but I'm sure, you know, these are probably places, you know, in the Star Wars universe on Dagobah, which is really neat. So it's like you have a globe of all of these other planets in the Star Wars universe, which is kind of neat and kind of cool. It comes on a nice little display stand, which kind of looks like the Action Fleet series, where you have it like in the gold embossed writing, where it says Star Wars Dagobah there, which I think looks neat. And then the whole thing can actually spin around. And there's a dial there. That doesn't really spin the planet around too much though, but I'll show you more of that in a second, how that works. So what that actually does is you open this up, and you have a little mini diorama of Yoda and his hut on Dagobah. So how cool is that? Now, this is my little Yoda and playset. I've lost his little cane over the years, but I still got the Yoda that this came with, and I think it's really cool to get a little more of an up-close look here. As you can see, his hut, a little opening in the background, which is kind of neat, and how that's nicely detailed. Now, Yoda is totally removable. You can take him off there, and he's his own little separate action figure. I don't remember if he came with a little... I think he also came with a little bucket, too, like his little pot that he cooks stuff in, and then his cane. And then you have, up top, you have the this little winged monster, or whatever it is. Now, that thing's permanently attached. You can't remove that, or else you'll just completely break it. But, like, if you remember the scene, like, when they're walking through, like, the swamp and stuff, and you hear that monster, like, go, like, "Wah!" and, like, it flies by overhead, like, that's the representation of what that's supposed to be, so that's really cool. And then, so what you can do is you can turn this little wheel, and then, you know, you can move Yoda around and display him in different positions, and, you know, you can pretend like he's acting out different scenes, I guess, like, you know, talking to Luke or whatever and stuff like that. And, really neat. So, like I said, I mean, there's not a lot to this toy, honestly. I mean, there's not much going on, so you can see kind of where, even back in 1998, this was more designed and, I think, marketed towards, like, collectors, because this is just something you would kind of line up all 4 on a shelf. You couldn't really do much with unless, you know, you just put them in a different position, and, you know, you have Yoda in front of his hut, and, you know, kind of the overall theme of Dagobah or Endor or Hoth or what have you. But I still think they're really neat. This has always been one of my favorite things that I've had, and I loved it ever since I first got it. They're really cool and really creative. I wish they'd have done more of the planets, like maybe like Alderaan and like Tatooine and stuff like that. I think that would have been really cool and fun to explore. They could have even continued with it later on, like with stuff like Naboo and stuff, but, you know, these were the 4 that we got. And like I said, I don't think they were that popular, because aside from getting a little Yoda figure, and unless maybe you were a big Yoda fan, I mean, there just wasn't much you could do with the set. But I still think it looks really neat. It's just creative to see these as their planets, or the Death Star, whatever have you, whatever one it is that you're looking at. I mean, even Endor, that's just a moon, so that's technically not a planet either, but, still really neat, and I think that they're really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this cool little series of Star Wars Power of the Force, the complete Galaxy series. I think they're really interesting. They're extremely hard to find. I rarely see these out and about anywhere, so they're pretty hard to come by. I don't think they're very expensive, but just they weren't really popular, so they're not that easy to find. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this Star Wars Power of the Force Series 2 Galaxy series with me today, and I'll see you guys back here next time for another Star Wars review. Until then, take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time!